fact, there were people with American flags, and there were lots of people waiting to get in with their signs saying that they support this move by the owner. And I was told by the owner just a second ago that they had a 3-hour wait to get in here on Saturday. So a lot of people supporting this business owner. And here he is, Rod Samuelson, owner of Spiffy's. You're 80 years old. You have owned this restaurant for 50 years. Tell me why you were staying open.
Well, it started out as one issue, gradually moved into others. I was not aware when I started this that we had the difficulties that we evidently have with that we state unemployment. And so I have employees that are not receiving any benefits. And so it's mainly about them at this point. We're trying to get them enough money to pay the rent, mortgages, food on the table, this type of thing.
How concerned are you that people might be infected, whether they be workers or your customers?
Oh, absolutely. We want to keep everybody safe. I encourage everybody to take precautions. We're seating every other table, or attempting to all the time. Sometimes people move around us. We have enormous waits at the door trying to get in, up to 3 hours on Saturday, and people, when told that it was a 2-hour wait, they said, no problem, we'll stay.
So you're getting a lot of support in the community. Thank you for joining us today. So, you know, Sandra, we're seeing, like I said, outside there's a line to get in. There's a lot of people here supporting him. The governor's office has tried to contact him. The L&I, the Labor and Industries Department, sent 2 inspectors here last week. They did not get in, however, and he could be fined $9,600 a day, and he could also lose his license, but he is staying open in defiance of that order because he says his employees need to work. Sandra? Okay. All right. Let's get something real quickly. Perfect.
We're done?
Yeah. Oh, we're done with the live. Now I want to just get something recorded. What I would do from now on is I would take live shots outside. I'm sure that's colorful as well. People outside can use it in the land.
I talked to them this morning. Tuesday we had an issue here. There's people that intend to take charge out there. They told news people, 3 different news media that get the F out of here. So I had a big talk with some of the people, the patriots in the calls. They say that they are invited by what I've kept doing. They're telling other people to keep it down. Don't block the doorways. Try to have a doorway for in and out. So we're trying to keep it safe.
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because you don't want to be a super spreader of coronavirus. So what are you doing to take precautions? Because I think that L&I was coming here and say this is too dangerous.
Part of it, Dan, has been what we normally do. We always sanitize tables. We always sanitize menus. So that's nothing new. We have incorporated spacing to this. The employees are now wearing masks. We're fine with that. They want us to take a little seating beyond okay, but to shut us down completely, tell the employees that they're not going to get a paycheck. Because the PPP thing is over, of course. We did go 3 months on that.
Why defy the weather? He says this is about saving lives. He says that keeping indoor dining for 1 month, he said, starting mid-November to mid-December, that will slow the spread of the virus.
I can't disagree with that. Except go into Walmart, go into all the other box stores, not just Walmart. And I'm not criticizing, I'm just saying that he's allowing it there. And of course, he has no jurisdiction over the tribes. So they're very, very over in all the restaurants and casinos. So if we're spreading it at our level, think what's happening in these box stores or other business and marijuana shops. How come they can be open? A restaurant can't. I mean, the hypocrisy of this thing is out of control.
So it sounds like you're saying it's unfair and hypocritical to pick and choose who can stay open, how they can stay open. You could be fine. You could be shut down. I know you're doing this for your employees, but then you're shut down and they're not working.
Well, we'll have to cross that bridge when it comes. But at this point, I'm 80 years old. Personally, I don't care, about myself. If they want to take me to jail, that's fine. If they want to find me, that's fine. I have had numerous legal organizations that are willing to back me as far as representation in court. They're willing to pay my fines. People are leaving money here like you would believe. The tips that these waitresses are receiving are off the chart. I mean, I don't know what the highest is, but I know that one told me 800 the other day, just for 5-hour, 8-hour rest shift. So it's not about me. It's about the employees now, and you got to stand against it's not proactive for small businesses such as restaurants. He chooses so I'm just trying to make a fair playing field for all.
You're willing to take the consequences if they make an example out of you and fine you $9,600 per day that you're open and take your food license. I understand the health department here in Lewis County contacted you and threatened you with pulling your food license. What did you say to them?
Well, I told them they were going to be famous. I said that right now we're at the county level. We're gradually moving into the state level with this, and then we're going to go national, Fox News. And when I told them that they were going to be photographed and they'd appear national news broadcast, they started to stutter a little bit, and he said he'd have his boss call me, which he has not done.
You said something along the lines of a piece of paper hasn't taught you how to serve food.
Well, I told him, I said, if they want to pull my license, a piece of paper is not going to cover the age. So I can still do that without a piece of paper. I don't want to belittle the health department. They're a needed organization. They come in here. We have a device. We test all of our food all the time. They're told when we're allowed to have our salad bar open, our hot tables out here. And we test each individual that are coming on. They do it with me. They got against my forehead.
Let me ask you this, this is what I think the state would say, is that right now they want to keep 20% of the ICU beds available. Right now they have 18% of the ICU beds available. And 23% of all the intensive care beds are being taken by coronavirus patients. So it has ticked up considerably in the last month or so. But I didn't want to do it. Everyone did. When you take an action, you have to figure out, what if everyone did what I'm doing? What if every restaurant did what you're doing in defiance of this order by the governor? Do you think that would lead to more hospitalizations and a crisis at the hospital?
Well, first off, I'm not so sure that I'm totally in agreement with some of the numbers that are floating around as far as the percentages that are in the hospitals that are caused by the virus. When last year, I would like somebody to name one person that caught the regular flu. No, they offer the flu shots, but what for? Nobody's getting the regular flu, and so possibly some of these people that are in the hospital are from other reasons or other causes. I know a person in Minnesota, a relative through marriage. She went there for the hospital for a heart problem, and she was labeled immediately as a virus, coronavirus, and she died there. And so she was given that tag on her toe as a cause. So I know these things are happening because I know the hospitals and all those that attend these nursing homes, they're getting paid for this. So I'm skeptical.
We talked about the contact tracing efforts at the state level. We asked them, state public health, if they could tell us how many infections were contracted at, inside, around restaurants. They couldn't tell us. Does it make sense to you that restaurants could be a source of infections, and what degree, and what do you think about the level of danger of virus spreading?
I'm not going to dispute that couldn't happen. There couldn't be something. I will not say, we're absolutely 100% sure that there's no coronavirus spreading here. I wish I could say that, but we are doing our best not to. And if it is, I think it's a very, very small percent. I've not heard any that said, Spiffy's restaurant has caused me to get that virus. Well, if it's happening, I'm not aware of it.
Fair enough. You fought the health department. They've not faced a single case back here. They've not had a single day lost to a worker. So where does this go from here?
It's going to keep going at the pace it's going, I guess. But my problem is my staff is getting tired. It's absolutely nuts. The volume is going, and we lost two cooks to, I don't know if they went to the casinos or where they were. But when we were shut down, they had to go out and get jobs, and so we lost two. It's difficult to replace them that are qualified. We get applicants, not all of them go at this pace. And so we're one of the last large mom and pops restaurants between Canada and Mexico. There are very few. Most of them now are truck stops and gas chains, drive-throughs. Why haven't say the fast food places? I was going to say McDonald's. Why are they just keeping open for the drive-through? It's economics. It has nothing to do with the virus. It's economics.
How overwhelmed have you been with the response you've gotten in this community? The sheriff says he's not in the business of shutting down businesses. He's not going to assist with the L&I inspectors to come in here. Just think your feeling about a guy who's owned this place for 50 years to see this type of response with the standard today.
Well, it's beyond words in some sense, because I didn't expect it this long, quite honestly. Many people have called, dozens have called and said, what do we have to do? I just don't open the door. And that's what's happened to me is we just turned the key, and this is what happened. I did not expect it this long.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I think we'll